And you always knew that you wanted to write it in a novel form, as opposed to short stories, or...
Yes, I actually, I started out with a couple of pieces as a memoir, and then it just took on a life of its own and became novel.
Were there, I mean, some of us, I don't do it, but a lot of my writer friends will, when they sit down at the desk, read a certain writer every day to get into a certain rhythm, or always have a writerly presence on their shoulder, who's their inspiration. Did you have influences like that, or did you try just to keep your mind clear of that?
I kept my mind clear of that. I would wake up and I would wake up in the middle of the night every night at 3 o'clock, and you know, it was either, you know, watch the ceiling or get up, get a cup of tea and start writing. And so that's how I started.
That's a good sign. I mean, you were living in that world.
Yeah. Yeah, and it was at night, you know, there was my husband, my kids were all asleep, everything was really quiet, so it was a really wonderful space to just, so I was like, okay, we're visiting Serena. So.
Yeah, because I mean, you're a busy mom and you have a busy life, so it's lucky that you had that 3 a.m. space where you can write without the other responsibilities. But I think that's, every writer dreams of being in that state, where even when you're sleeping, something is forming. I know Graham Greene always used to read what he'd written in the morning before he went to sleep, so that he would wake up with all the answers solved by the subconscious while he's sleeping. It's great. Like outsourcing it to Bangalore. He's outsourcing it to the subconscious. But why? The subconscious works better than Bangalore, I'd say. But it's a hard thing, though, in writing, isn't it? Knowing how much to leave to chance, as it were.